Hi everyone, my name is Edie Summers and let's work out together. So I think I'm going to do like a little bit of yoga fusion. I'm a fitness instructor, a local fitness instructor here in Portland, Oregon, and I teach a bunch of different classes. I love yoga. I definitely teach yoga. I also teach barre, um, but I also love other mind-body practices like qigong and tai chi. And let's just work out a little bit and let's build some energy, relieve some stress. I'm a huge fan of mind-body fitness and also just exercise in general, doing whatever you can to help your body get back in balance or stay in balance. So I actually, health is really important to me and so is well-being. I developed chronic fatigue in my early 20s after having a ski accident. So I was actually a dance major at the time, and that's one of the reasons I love barre. I don't know if any of you have tried barre yet. It's B-A-R-R-E. Barre fuses yoga and dance, and also weight training and Pilates. I was a dance major in my early 20s, and so I've always been super active ever since I was really young. And then my early 20s, I broke my knee skiing. It was this knee. You can still see the scar tissue on it. And I went from being someone who had tons of energy and I was always active to I developed chronic fatigue. So I was I found myself sleeping a lot and sort of having that lower energy and not really knowing why or what to do about it. It's a long story, and many things worked for me. I actually wrote a whole book on the subject. It's called The Memory of Health, and you can check it out. Actually, if you you could type in that address, that title, The Memory of Health, or you could type in portlandwellnesscoach.com/MOH. Either way, you can find out more information. I wrote a whole book on the subject of how to improve energy levels, but also how to deal with great challenge, like whether you're facing a chronic condition or some other type of great challenge. How do you cope with it? How do you rise above with it? My book took me 10 years to write, but I've always been super active, and so I was unable to dance for quite a while after I broke my knee, and that was really hard for me. And they also told me, I was in physical therapy, they told me I'd only get my knee back to about right here. So it was actually, my leg was like totally straight. After after surgery, I had so much scar tissue in my leg, and my leg was like, it was even straighter than that. And then they told me I'd get it back to about right here if I was lucky. So I was pretty devastated because I've always been so active, and exercising really helps me. It helps calm my mind. It helps build chi and prana. And I know for some of you, if you're watching this and you have lower energy, I've made videos to help improve energy levels. And believe me, I've been there where I've had lower energy. I went through CFS. I was later diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome, and that's a whole other subject. We're still learning. We're getting closer to understanding what potentially causes it. And my book, The Memory of Health, does go into different theories of CFS too. And I went through it twice, in my 20s, and then again in my 30s. I got hit again really bad with really, really bad fatigue. So I explore all of that in my book, and I've definitely been there where I haven't been able to exercise, whether because of my injury or because of pure exhaustion. I was actually in bed for 6 months. So I've experienced all the highs and lows, but I've always been really active, and even when my energy was lower and I had a shorter energy envelope, I still did anything I could, even if it's, even if you just breathe, or sit near the sun and sit by a window and breathe, or try a little bit of qigong. Qigong is really good to build energy. It's called energy cultivation. I highly recommend that. And I'll do some qigong videos. And you can check out some of my other videos on yoga or meditation that help to build energy. But actually, I'm going to do like a yoga fusion today. It won't be super long, but if your energy is okay, or even if you just don't have any energy issues at all, maybe you have stress issues, or maybe you're looking to get in better shape, and it's really important, right, to kind of find what motivates you and keeps you inspired, right, in terms of exercise. So I love a lot of the mind-body fitness practices like yoga, but I also do love barre. I'm a certified barre instructor as well. So let's do just a little bit of a fusion here. It's mostly yoga, but I might throw a little bar in there. It won't be too long, but feel free to join me. I've got 2 mats here. I've got one going this way and this way, so you can see me either direction. Find what works for you. Maybe you're inside or outside. And we'll start at the top of our mat in what's called Tadasana. You want to be at the top of your mat so you have room to move back eventually. And just ground through your feet here. Bring that energy in. Bring that oxygen in. Inhale and exhale. Find your breath here. Set your intention. Actually walk your feet apart just a little bit and soften through your knees here. And then arms float up. Inhale and exhale. Roll down and head down toward your mat. Hands and head float down. Breathe here into your spine and then re-engage. Roll back up. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale again, roll down through your spine. Let's stretch here. Let's do a halfway lift here. Inhale, and exhale, halfway lift. Place hands on shins or upper thighs and send the crown of your head here to the front of your mat. You want to soften through your knees here. Shift your weight forward more into the front of your feet. Breathe here. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. And then inhale and exhale, forward fold. Breathe here. Maybe come into ragdoll. So you can grab onto opposite arms above your elbows and even sway side to side. Wake up your spine here. You can settle back into the center and let your hands float down to your mat and toe heel your feet so they come back together here. Soften through your knees, belly to spine, and roll back up. We're here back here in Tadasana. You want to stand up nice and tall, relax your shoulders. Draw your shoulder blades together here. Inhale. Exhale here, bring the oxygen in again. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bend your knees and roll down through your spine. Breathe here. Inhale, halfway lift again here. Send the crown of your head to the front of your mat. You can place your hands on shins or upper thighs here. Bring the oxygen in. Imagine that you're inhaling through the crown of your head and exhale through the soles of your feet. Really remember to breathe here. Really enlivens your whole body, and then exhale, forward fold. Maybe stack right foot behind left foot here and tent through your fingers here. Soften through your knees. So I'll come this way so you can see me better. I've got right foot behind left foot. I'm tenting through my fingers. I'm lifting through my gaze just a little bit, and then step right foot to meet left foot. Step left foot behind right foot. Tent through your fingers. Breathe here. Be lifting up through your head just a little bit. And then step left foot to right foot. Inhale, halfway lift here. Again, reset your spine. Send the crown of your head to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, your belly to spine. And roll back up, one vertebra at a time. Then again, inhale, mountain, reach high to the sky. Maybe gaze up at the sky, create a bit of a back bend. Create space in your spine here. And then straighten out here. We're here in mountain. Palms are facing one another. Feet are together. Your arms are kind of framing your face here. Stand nice and tall and strong like a mountain. Send that energy up through your fingertips, but also root into the earth. Great job, and let your arms float back down to either side. Let's move on here a little bit. So, and make sure you're at the top of your mat. Inhale, mountain, and then shift your weight to your left leg. Float up to the ball of your right foot. Find your balance here. Eyes can be open or closed. Then push your foot off the mat or coming into crane. Find your balance here. Again, eyes are open or closed. If you're feeling really balanced, close your eyes. Try to find your balance that way. Yeah, great job. And then you can step your right foot directly back. We're here in a crescent lunge. So your feet are in train tracks. Rise high into the ball of your right foot here. You have mountain arms here. Palms are facing one another. Left knee's right over your ankle. Inhale, reach up higher, and exhale, lower arms and heel down to the ground. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, float down. Inhale, rise up, exhale, float down. Maybe fly your arms back and torso forward here. Now you can stay just like this or turn to the left, bring palms together. Inhale, rise up just a little bit. Exhale, wrap right elbow above left knee. Gaze up at the sky. You can also drop down onto your knee right here. This is called a revolved crescent lunge. We're building strength here. Breathe into those edges. Breathe. Yeah, good job. And then let's unwind here. And we'll rise back into crescent lunge. Reach high to the sky. And then just step right foot to meet left foot and arms float down. Let's pass back through Tadasana. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Finding that dynamic balance. Let's do the other side. Arms float up into mountain arms. Shift weight to right leg. Float up to the ball of your left foot. Maybe you practice your balance right here. Again, eyes can be open or closed. If you want to continue on to crane, push your left foot off the ground. Raise your left knee up, finding your balance here. Breathe. Relax through your shoulders. Take an inhale here. On an exhale, step left foot back. Land on the ball of your left foot. This is called crescent lunge. You want to soften through your left knee here. I'm high in the ball of my left foot. Right knee's right over my ankle here. Your feet are in train tracks. Inhale, reach high, and then exhale, lower arms and heel. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower arms and heel. One more time. Inhale, reach high. Rise up to the ball of your foot, and exhale, lower arms and heel. Maybe you fly your arms back and torso forward. Reach through your fingertips, and then you can rise back up. Bring palms together. Inhale, on an exhale, you can turn to the right. Wrap left elbow above right knee. You can also do a modified crescent lunge here. You can drop down onto your knee, if that feels better to you. Wrap left elbow above right knee. Press your palms together, gazing up at the sky. Yeah, good job. And if none of that feels good to you, you don't have to do any of this. And then you can rise out of it. Unwind. Send your arms high to the sky. We're here in crescent lunge. Relax through your shoulders. Breathe here. Stretch it out. And then arms float down. Step left foot to meet right foot. Great job. Let's do what's called like a sun salutation. We'll do a full one. So feet are together. Inhale, reach high to the sky. And then exhale, roll down through your spine. Stretch here. Let's hold here. Breathe. Breathe into your spine, and then inhale, halfway lift, reset. Again, you want to shift your weight forward more into the front of your feet here. Breathe. Bring that oxygen in. Inhale, exhale, and then hands and head float down. Bend your knees here just a little bit. Place your hands on your mat and step your feet back. Step right foot back, line it up with right hand. Left foot back, line it up with left hand. So you're here in a plank. Wrists are underneath shoulders, belly to spine. You're nice engaged core. You can also drop down into your knees here and do modified plank. Good job. Wrists underneath shoulders. Take an inhale. On an exhale, lower yourself down to the mat. Rest your toes on your mat. Hands are underneath shoulders. Take an inhale here. On an exhale, peel your heart off your mat. You could do cobra, or maybe you keep going. Press through the palms of your hands. You can even raise your knees up here. Now, we're going to do a modified sun salutation here. So pass through what's called tabletop. I'll come this way so you can see me. This is tabletop. Wrists underneath shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips. This is tabletop. Our next destination is downward dog. You want to tuck your toes under. Inhale. On an exhale, send your hips high to the sky. And maybe you walk the dog here. Stretch through your heels. Pedaling through your feet. Pressing back through the palms of your hands. You want to send your hips high to the sky here. Settle back in here. Good job. You're just going to bend your knees here and look forward. And just walk your feet up to your hands and touch your toes. Let's breathe and hold here. Forward fold. Stretch it out. Again, maybe you step right foot behind left foot. Tent through your hands here. Lift through your head and breathe. Soften through your knees. Stretch it out. And then step right foot back to left foot. Step left foot behind right foot. Tent through your hands here and breathe. Soften through your knees. Breathe. Stretch it out here. And then step left foot to right foot. Inhale, halfway lift here. And send the crown of your head to the front of your mat here. You want to shift your weight forward onto the front of your feet. Reset your spine here. And exhale, forward fold. From here, step your feet wide. We're coming into Prasarita, a wide-legged forward fold. Let your hands and head float down. Bend through your knees here. Maybe walk your hands over toward the left foot. Walk your hands to the center. Walk your hands over toward your right foot. And back to the center. Maybe we'll reach your fingers in between both legs here and reach through. Feel that stretch. Then walk your hands back up. Take an inhale here and exhale. Place hands on thighs. Halfway lift here. Send the crown of your head to the front of your mat. Soften through your knees. Stretch here. And then exhale, forward fold. And then maybe plie here. Bend your knees, plie, and then rise back up. Keep a micro bend in your knees, plie, and rise back up. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Place hands on thighs. Shift your weight forward more into the front of your feet. Lengthen through your spine here. And exhale, forward fold. Just bend your knees here, belly to spine, and roll back up. Now let's come into a warrior pose here. So you're going to Open your right leg, right foot, so it faces toward the front of your mat. Bend your right knee, send right arm to the front and left arm to the back. Reach through either direction here. Breathe. This is called Warrior Two. So if we're doing it this way, you can see this is if you're brand new to yoga. This is what Warrior Two looks like. Reach right arm to the front and left arm to the back. Right knee is right over your ankle. Now from here, let's do lunge and flow. This is from Qigong. Inhale, straighten right knee, hands to heart center. Exhale, open back into Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten knee, hands to heart. Building chi and prana here. Exhale, open back into Warrior Two. Let's reverse our warrior. Take an inhale. On an exhale, left arm floats down, right arm floats up. Reach to the back of your body. Breathe and stretch here. Use your breath here. Remember to breathe. Super, super important. Reach to the back of the room and then float back into Warrior Two. Good job. So from here, I'm going to come back facing directly here. Let's face to the front of our mat. We're going to come to Warrior One. Face your torso to the front of your mat. Reach arms high to the sky. So this might look backwards to you, but my right foot is in front and left foot is flipped open to about 45 degrees. So let's just hold here. Maybe practice our balance. You want to line up your heels in Warrior One. Eyes can be open or closed. Take an inhale and an exhale. Send left arm directly in front of you. Make the shape of a right angle. And then inhale, left arm floats up. Exhale, reach both arms open to either side. Maybe you stay like this or take an inhale and an exhale. Sweep arms and torso forward. Find your balance and strength here and then belly to spine. Float back up. Reach to your fingertips. Good job. Then arms float high to the sky, mountain arms, and then just step left foot to meet right foot. Inhale, reach high to the sky, and then exhale, let your arms float down. Now let's step open the other direction. We're going to come into Goddess. So point your feet open. You want to be the long way on your mat, but you're facing to the side. So you can be on, you want to face to your right side so that we can do our warrior poses after. So turn to the right side, open your feet to your side, Goddess here. Pulse, tiny pulses. Breathe here. Good job. Now we're going to do a little bit from bar here. So I'm going to turn this way just so you can see me. You're here in Goddess. Bring your hands behind your head. You can interlace hands or just have them behind your head. Raise right heel up and then left heel. So this might look backwards to you. Let me face this way. Right heel and then left heel. Now you're going to add a crunch in. Add that crunch in. Good job. Let me face back this way again. Add that crunch in. Building some ab strength here. Breathe. Good job. Yeah. This is from bar. Super, super cool. I'll do some bar videos. And then we'll come back to Goddess. Reach your arms open to either side. Take an inhale. On an exhale, bring right elbow to left knee. Can you feel that stretch in your back? Doesn't that feel good? Inhale, reach. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. We're also building core strength here. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, bring right elbow to left knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Great job. Inhale, reach and rise up. Now keep your left foot pointed to the front of your mat. Bend your left knee, and you're going to point your right foot directly to, so your feet are perpendicular here. So left foot is facing to the front, and right foot is facing to the side. Reach the left arm to the front and right arm to the back. We're back here in Warrior Two on this side. Let me show you from this angle. Again, if you're brand new to yoga, sometimes it gets confusing learning all these poses. So this is Warrior Two. Got your left leg in front. Left foot is facing to the front. Your right foot is facing this direction, so that your feet are perpendicular or close to it. Reach fingertips either direction. Let's do lunge and flow here. Inhale. Straighten your left knee. Bring hands to heart center. Exhale. Open back into Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten knees, hands to heart. Building chi and prana here. Exhale, open back into Warrior Two. Now we're going to face back to the front of your mat. Let's come into Warrior One. Oh, we have to do reverse warrior. Take an inhale and an exhale. Right arm floats down, left arm floats up, and shift that energy back here. Create space in your spine. Breathe. Try to keep your left knee right over your ankle. Good job. Notice how strong you feel. Don't you feel strong? Ground to your right foot here, and then float back into Warrior Two. Nice, strong Warrior Two. Great job. Reach to your fingertips. We're going to come to Warrior One. So you want to face back to the front of your mat. Keep your left foot where it is. Line up your heels here. You're going to flip open your right foot to about 45 degrees. Send your arms high to the sky, mountain arms. This is warrior one. Try to keep your hips square here. Maybe place your hands on your hips. Find your alignment here. Nice square hips. Good job. And then you can send your arms high to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, send right arm directly in front of you. Relax through your shoulders here. Then inhale, right arm floats up. Exhale, send both arms open to either side. Maybe you stay like this, or you can take an inhale. On an exhale, sweep arms and torso forward. Feel that stretch in your back, and then belly to spine, rise back up. Yeah, good job. Then send your arms high to the sky, and you're just going to step right foot to meet left foot. We're back here in mountain. Does this look familiar? Mountain. Inhale, and then exhale, roll down through your spine. Good job. We're going to do halfway lift here. Inhale, halfway lift. So again, inhale, halfway lift. Make sure you're at the top of your mat here. Exhale, forward fold. Let's hold here and stretch. Breathe. Soften through your knees. Breathe into your spine. Good job. Now just bend your knees here and let's come down to the ground. So you can find your way down however it feels good to you. Let's come back to butterfly. Or Supta, or this is called Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. You can hold onto your feet or your ankles. Press your knees open here. Sit up nice and tall. If you want to engage your core a little bit, hold onto your feet. Take an inhale and an exhale. Rock back. Hold onto your feet here, rising up. Breathe here. You can even go further. Hold onto your toes and stretch here. Nice engaged abs, nice engaged core. Breathe, sit up nice and tall. And then bring the soles of your feet back together. Sit up nice and tall. You can absolutely do these. They're easier than they look. And then let your feet float back down to the mat. Let's stretch here. So keep your right leg where it is. I'm going to turn a little bit on a diagonal. Keep your right leg where it is and extend left leg out. You want to shift your torso forward a little bit. And place your hands behind. Can you feel that stretch here? Feel that stretch in your inner left thigh. And then inhale, right arm reaches high to the sky. Exhale, walk your left hand out and peek under your right arm. Feel that stretch. Inhale, arm floats up. Exhale, it floats down. We're going to switch feet here. Bring left foot in, extend right leg out. Sit up nice and tall. Place your hands behind. Inhale, left arm floats up. Exhale, walk right hand out and peek under your arm. And then inhale, float up. And let's come back to butterfly here. Bring the soles of your feet together. Maybe let's do cat and cow. Hold onto your ankles. Inhale, open up to your heart. Exhale, belly to spine. Round through your back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Find your range of motion here. Good job. Maybe do that one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach. Open up through your heart. Peel your rib cage open, and then exhale, belly to spine. Knit your rib cage together. Round through your back. Doesn't that feel good? Now, from here, extend legs open and soften through your knees. We're going to stir the pot here. I get really tight here in my kind of inner thighs. I'm sure a lot of us do. I think it's from stress, actually. So let's stir the pot. So imagine you're holding something. You're going to stir that pot, soften through your knees, reach toward your left foot, and then start to travel through the center. You can pause anywhere that you feel like it's therapeutic. Stir that pot, stretch over toward right leg, and then belly to spine. Roll back up. Inhale. Exhale, stir that pot, stretch toward right leg. And then stir toward the center. Breathe. Back over to the left side and rolling back up. Good job. So let's come to your mat here. We'll pass through what's called boat. I'm going to do just basic boat today. I've already taught 3 classes today, so I'm going to take it a little more easy, but I still want to give you kind of a sense of, it's really just about moving your body, and mostly importantly, it's about breathing. So just show up and breathe, and anything else is a bonus. So whenever you feel like doing something, you can do it, and if you feel like chilling, you can chill. So we're here in basic boat. You can hold on to your shins. You want to sit up nice and tall. Feet and knees are together. Maybe you reach your arms in front of you. Can you feel that core engagement here? Breathe here. You can also place hands underneath thighs. Yeah, good job. Now we're going to do something called rock and roll. This is from Pilates. So you want to be at the top of your mat here. So you have room to roll back. Again, feet and knees are together. My hands are underneath thighs. Inhale and exhale, rock and roll. So you're rolling up and down. Yeah, so you can do that, and then I'll meet you on the ground. If you don't want to do that, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, drop your chin down towards your chest. Just roll down through your spine. And I'll meet you on the ground in butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana on the ground. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall up into either side and let your arms and palms fall up into either side. Maybe and let your arms float above your head. Feel that stretch in your arms here. Breathe. Relax into your mat. Good job. And then let your arms float down to either side. Let your knees float up here and line up your feet with your hips. You want to pull your lower back to the mat. Then just push your feet off the mat. Draw knees together. Maybe bring nose to knees. Feel that stretch in your lower back. Inhale. And then exhale, lower your torso down to the ground. Keep your left knee bent. Extend right leg out. Flex your right foot, or just, you want to soften through your right knee and support your right leg on the bottom here. Feel that stretch. Breathe here, and then we'll switch sides. Bend right knee, extend left leg out. Maybe you flex your foot here. Feel that stretch in your left leg. Breathe here. Good job. And then bring your feet back together. We're going to do just a little bit of Pilates sit-ups here. So this would be like a bar, a little bit of bar influence. So bring the soles of your feet together in the air, then kiss your knees, and then open knees. Now you can do just your legs here. I'll probably do just legs today. But you can also place your hands behind your head. Take an inhale and an exhale. Add that crunch in as you kiss your knees. Inhale, exhale, raise up. So feel free to add that part in, or again, you can do just legs. These are great sit-ups. Good job. Now feel free to keep going there, or you can come back to butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall up into either side. Breathe here. Let's do tree on the ground. So keep your right knee bent and extend the left leg out. So I'm going to have to adjust a little bit here. You can stay on the ground. So you can see how I'm here from butterfly. Keep your right leg bent, extend left leg out. It almost looks like you're in tree, but you're lying down. Feel that deeper stretch in your right leg. Good job. Stretch it out here. You can do this lying in bed too. And then bend left knee, pass through butterfly. Keep left knee bent, extend right leg out. And breathe there. Imagine that you're a tree. Lying on the ground, you can even bring your arms above your head. Get a deeper stretch. Whatever feels good to you. Stretch it out here. I'm holding on to opposite elbows here. Kind of stretching through my triceps too. Or you can extend arms out and then bring right foot back to meet left foot. Maybe place hands on thighs here. Stretch it out here. Maybe place hands behind your head. If you want to do some sit-ups here, take an inhale and an exhale, adding a few crunches in. Feel free to do that. Or you can just hold here in butterfly. Maybe again, passing through tree, extend the left leg out, breathe into your right thigh. Finding your balance here. Then bring left foot in, extend right leg out. Breathe here. Now you can extend left leg out and come into Shavasana. Just let your feet fall open. Let your arms and palms fall open to either side. Let's just hold here. Lying here in Shavasana. Integrate your practice here. Relax into your mat. Empty out your mind. Good job. Now you can stay longer. Ideally, you want to stay longer. Whenever you're ready to come out of this, you can turn to one side. Maybe the right side is a little easier on your heart. You can come into a fetal pose here. Use your arm as a pillow. Let's hold here and breathe. You can walk your hands up, coming back into a seated pose. Maybe finding some final stretches along the way. Sometimes before I head into a little bit of meditation, I like to stretch a little bit after Shavasana. So this is one of my favorite stretches. You can have one knee in the center, bend your other knee, walk it behind, place hands on either side. Take an inhale and an exhale, walk your hands forward. Feel that stretch in your hips. You can do this on both sides. Hold here. It can be really therapeutic to stretch here. Stretch here, and then you can walk your hands up and then do the other side. Walk your other knee in front, walk other leg behind, bend your knee here, sit up nice and tall. Something else you can do or do like some twists. Kind of a nice way to release that energy, then settle back into the center. Now you can stay just like this, or you can take an inhale and an exhale, walk your hands forward and breathe into your hip. Let your head float down. Listen to your body here. So every side is different, so you just find what feels good to you, stretch it out. We want to make sure we release that energy in our hips for sure. Stretching and holding here, feel free to stay longer, or you can unwind your back leg and maybe extend legs out here. We'll stretch a little bit just like dancers would. Again, this is like a mix of yoga and bar. Extend legs out, and then inhale, arms reach high to the sky, and exhale, reach toward your toes and stretch. You want to lengthen through your spine here. So I'm creating a bit of a back bend here. I'm holding onto my toes and gazing over my toes. I'm softening through my knees. But find what feels good to you. Breathe and stretch here. Remember to breathe. You can walk your hands up and just find a final pose that feels comfortable to you. Ground through your seat here and place your hands where they're comfortable. You want to relax through your shoulders here. And root into your mat, root into the earth, and then send the crown of your head up high to the sky. Breathe here. Maybe bring hands to heart center. I want to thank you for practicing with me today, and I'll be making more videos, all different types, yoga bar and fusion and meditation, and maybe even some coaching videos on how to live a healthier lifestyle and improve your health and well-being. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I hope you have a great day wherever you are in this beautiful world of ours. Namaste. I'll see you soon. Bye.